Hi guys, it's Noelle co-star with KnoWellness.com, and right now I'm going to do a little reading because we have arrived at the full moon again, only this one has a powerful lunar eclipse that's going down. So I thought it would be fun for us to do a reading to really fully understand what are we letting go of and what are we building as we move towards the new moon later on this month. What is the most important lesson for us to take away today? So this reading is going to have all that information. However, I'm going to start off with one card from this Indigo Oracle deck. And the reason I'm doing that is because there's a lot of people on the planet that were born specifically for this time to really rise up and use your unique gifts and abilities to serve Earth as we're building something new right now. So I thought it would be fun to do a one card drawing from this deck just to see what is the most important message that indigo children that are awakened on the planet right now. What do we all most need to know? Physical outlet. Physical outlet. And this is super important, okay? And the reason why is because, so we've all been quarantined. We've all been cooped up, having all these emotions and all these feelings. And guess what? Mars just moved into Aries. And so we are primed up and ready to get more into our physical bodies to take action on all of these things that have been going on in the last couple of months. So this physical outlet is super important for other reasons as well, because as you move energy and you do that by taking action physically, then it opens the floodgates for lots of new fresh ideas and information, for lots of new ways to heal and cleanse out what's old. But if you're just in that thinking mode, how can we process this mode, all of this, I'm deep in the feeling, then we're going to cramp up this energy and it's going to feel more explosive like anger than it will feel like really healthy channeled energy moving us all forward. So get out there, swim. If you're not doing something at your home that's helping you feel like you're getting out that physical stuff, and I even feel like things like kickboxing, things like punching, even if you're taking pillows and you're having pillow fights at home, this is going to help your family unit get some of that energy out and also have a good cleanse of energy in the house, okay? So now let's move on and let me pull out another deck so we can talk about the moon. What are we letting go of? And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to KnoWellness on my YouTube channel yet, why don't you take a second and do that right now? Because you want to have more of these awesome videos in your life, right? So let's go ahead and ask. In fact, let me go ahead and clear out this deck. So what I do here is I shuffle. And I don't shuffle them in my hand. I shuffle them like I'm sweeping that energy on out. Then I knock. Okay, so if you have cards and you're reading for people, in between your readings, you want to be doing something that's clearing your cards, that's clearing the energy. You're going to get more effective readings that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect. Let's ask that our vibration is lifted high enough to meet with infinite wisdom so that I may clearly hear, see, and know and feel detailed, accurate information today that brings healing and blessing to people on earth as we move forward. So today, let's ask for our highest good. What do we most need to let go of at this full moon? What do we most need to let go of? The Magician, okay? So why this card is important, why this speaks to what is going on, what we need to let go of is idea, this idea that we have to be, under the perfect man's rule, basically, is one thing that we're letting go of. This idea that the white man is the perfect man's rule, that only one person or one culture is the channel, the channel of all of divine wisdom or all of religion. So I think we're moving into a space, and divine source energy has us moving into a place where we're starting to understand, and we are going to continue to question why we're not more connected and understanding the oneness of all God. We can participate in different religions, we can participate in different belief systems and rituals, but these were all written by men. These were all written by people here on earth. So, really, the connection to divine source energy, your higher self, and your direct connection with God, it comes from within. And you don't need any outside source to bring you to that. So, this is something that we are beginning, we are really beginning to shift in our consciousness. The other thing here is we have to let go of our gifts, our unique talents and abilities. Those of you who have been holding on to your unique talents and abilities, thinking that somebody else might steal them from you, or that you are not blessed and highly favored, and that you are not a channel for this amazing awesomeness that you have to give to the world. See, that's what you have to let go of, because you are. And right now, there's no better time to go ahead and allow the full throttle of all of that you are to come forth, so that you can walk in your authentic self and be exactly what you were here to do. So now I'm going to ask, what is being hidden from us at this time? What is being hidden from us at this time? The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. So, something that's being hidden from us, all of us, is this second half, this ability to create and be financially sustainable and independent, and how part of that, a big aspect of that, comes from women. And so this is being hidden from, has been hidden from us forever, and I think that it's interesting that, um, there was this Me Too movement that started kind of the rippling of all of this significant change that's happening. Uh, but then here we still have this, yeah, women. There's still women being oppressed all over the world, and that are not equal. And so, this aspect of becoming empowered, so that the feminine and the masculine energy on the planet can raise together, um, that's what's been being hidden from us. And so I think it's super important right now for women to uplift other women. It's super important right now that if you're in a relationship, don't forget about that. Don't forget to uplift the women that are in your life, you know? There's been a long history of oppression. So many women do not feel like they are enough. So I'm excited about this being brought to light and more women on the planet feeling like they can rock their life and like they, maybe you, have so much value. Okay, so the last card I'm going to draw is what can we be working on? What is important for us to be building to as we move towards the new moon this month? We have the 10 of Wands here. Okay, so this is speaking to there's going to be a lot of action that's taking place over the next 2 weeks. There's a lot of people that are going to be taking on more than they can handle. And you may feel very stressed out, and that's why we're coming back to over here. Okay, I want to just show you this card and this card here. So the physical outlet is important so that you don't begin to feel like you are completely overrun with too much burden, too much energy. Over the next 2 weeks, be careful with yourself physically. Remind yourself that you love and appreciate you and the work that you're doing here in your life, and the action that you're taking in your life. So think about what you want those things to be over the next 2 weeks, because you are the designer and the creator of your life. And you get to decide for the next 2 weeks, what action do you want to take and what are you ready to let go of? Because when you do, you won't feel as stressed out. So this is super important that over the next 2 weeks, you decide how to streamline your life, okay? And if you streamline your life a little bit, let go of some things that are weighing you down, there will be an open space, just like if I have a closed fist, now I open it, there's room for something to go. And that's how the law of the land, the law of the universe works. When you streamline and clear out, there's some room to have new blessings. So I love you guys. Have a great full moon, and I'll see you in 2 weeks for a new moon reading. Bye.